So this is a question I ask a lot of people when I first meet them, just to kind of sound for who they are. So, important question. This is a big one. Who is your personal favorite? Who do you identify with? Ninja Turtle.
Oh man, if you asked me that question when I was a kid, I would have said Donatello, because he was the nerdy one who had the less aggressive weapon, if you will, the bow staff, and it just seemed. I was a skinny little wimp who got beat up by the other kids at school, and that just seemed like me at the time. But at the same time, the thing with the Ninja Turtles is that I think it resonated so much with the kids who got picked on in school because they didn't have a tight-knit friend group like the Ninja Turtles had. They didn't have fighting skills like the Ninja Turtles had, and they didn't have a mentor like Splinter like the Ninja Turtles had, and they wanted all of those things. I wanted all that stuff as a kid. So again, that's part of the reason it resonated so deeply, because that's something we wanted. Anyway, guess I'm still going with Donatello.
All right, cool. Yeah. You prefaced it with as a kid, so I wasn't sure if you were going to switch it up there as an adult.
Ooh, as an adult, I think my opinion is largely swayed by the Ninja Turtles' abilities in the most recent Ninja Turtles video game. I don't know if you played that.
Of course. Shredder's Revenge, absolutely, man. Yeah.
It's a great game, man.
If you ever want to jump on together, we can totally play together.
Oh yeah. Whoa. That could happen, man. That could happen.
Okay. So based on their abilities, who is it then?
My favorite turtle players in the game is probably Leonardo. He's balanced. He's got the best aerial movements, I think.
Yeah.
He just seems to work the best.
Yeah. I have to fully agree with you on that one. I say across all the games probably, because Leo's, he's like the Ryu, or he's like you said, the balanced character usually. Yeah. And I think you usually get the best play experience, with the character like that. But follow up question. So if you are Donatello, who is then the person, the turtle that works best with you? Like who's your best friend turtle? Like who you're most compatible with?
Oh boy, man, that's a good question. I love it.
No, take your time. Take your time. There's no rush. We're not in a hurry. We're just hanging out.
I'm gonna have to go with my gut and say Raphael.
Okay.
After all, he's kind of the antithesis of Donatello in so many ways. Short-range weapon. He's the opposite of a nerd. He's the party dude. He's the hothead of the bunch. Depending on which Ninja Turtles mythos we're going with, whether we're going with the original comics or the 1980s TV show or the more recent iterations.
Yeah.
In every single one, he's basically the antithesis of Donatello, and I think as such he complements Donatello's personality the most.
Yeah. I agree with that. It's funny you should say that, because you're actually dead on the money as far as so I'm kind of a Turtles nerd as well. So he didn't get from the question. So Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, they apparently those two characters are the ones that represent them. One of them being the shy person, and the other person being the more aggressive, outrageous person. So you're exactly right. That was exactly how they were designed, as being two parts of because they were best friends to start. So
interesting. I didn't know that. I watched a documentary about those two guys yesterday on YouTube. I don't remember what it was called.
I did too. It wasn't
interesting story.
Yeah, was it? It might have been the same one. I thought they mentioned that at the end of it. We might not have been the same one, but I feel like it probably was, since we watched it both yesterday.
Maybe it was trending on the YouTube homepage, so maybe.
Yeah, the waves of YouTube carry us in the same direction.
Yeah.